Okay, so there are a million habits you have kind of followed till now, but there's this one habit that is destroying your life silently and you don't even know about it. I have been a victim of it, and you all are victim of it. Just the fact is that you don't know them. And today I'm going to kind of expose that particular habit to you. You usually misunderstand this particular habit by saying that you are being careful, you are being extra cautious, or you are being thoughtful. But internally, you are just overthinking. You get that one? You have been thinking about particular thing again and again until it stresses you out, until you build anxiety on it, and until you feel depressed for it. You have destroyed relations, you have destroyed your life, you have destroyed your joy, you have destroyed your peace by just one habit, that is overthinking. Let's count what kind of things it has messed up in your life. First, there are a million opportunities, and I said God always throws these opportunities in the most unpredictable manner. But instead of grabbing that opportunity by first sight, what you start to think is, will this thing be good for me? Will this thing be bad for me? And by thinking, that opportunity just misses out from your hand. And so the opportunity that was really handmade, served for you, hot, you missed that opportunity. Why? Because you started to overthink about that particular thing. Let's talk about something else, relations. Relation was supposed to be a heart-to-heart connection between two humans, whether it be your friends, whether it be your mom and dad, whether it be your girlfriend, whether it be your wife, whether it be your children. It was meant to be a relation that was really heart-to-heart, and there's no brain involved in it. You have some heart-to-heart connections, you are just connected with them. But what this overthinking does is, oh, he said that to me. Oh, she said that to me. Oh, I said that to her. Should I have said that? Should I have listened to that? What should I have reacted? Should I have reacted this way? Should I have not reacted this way? When you start to think about these things, when you try to use your brain in relations, that defeats the main purpose of why a relation was even a thing. Why relation was majorly built. It was built on trust. It was built on something emotional. It was built on something that was heartful. You don't have to use mind in it. You don't have to use your brain inside this way. You don't have to be thinking logically and cognitively about everything in your life. And what happened is this overthinking destroyed that entire heartfulness that you could have had in your life. And that brings the third reason, that is it defeated your joy. It defeated all of those small moments that you could have enjoyed in your life. But instead of that, you start to think about some of those things. And that's why that moment of joy, that particular moment of happiness just slips out of your hand. And I don't want to even go into examples. You are kind of literally realizing all of those mistakes that you have made in your life and how has had kind of affected your life and how it will keep on affecting your life, because it is a slow poison. You will still, after seeing this video, you will still think this is just a normal thing. Okay, this is just being careful, just being extra cautious. But no, it's defeating your life, it's defeating your purpose in life. And now, there'll be some good ways to come out of it. And the best way is the old monk way. I would love to go for it. Meditate. Please, instead of thinking or instead of overthinking at almost every point in day, I want you to give dedicated 10 minutes where you'll just overthink. Then, if you give 10 minutes a day, in morning, for example, you sit in the pranayam position or whatever yoga position you want to sleep or just stay in chair or do stand or just have a coffee. For 10 minutes, just literally think about whatever you were supposed to think. Overthink for 10 minutes. By 10 minutes, you'll yourself realize that what kind of shit I'm doing in my life. And if you don't feel that, or maybe you just overthink for 10 minutes, okay? Then I want you to give me a promise that within the entire day, you will never again overthink more than on a particular subject for more than 5 seconds. This is the rule. We made it, okay? For more than 5 seconds, if you are thinking about something, it's bad. Okay, now I'm not trying to say that you have to make some certain very important decisions of your life just like this. I am just trying you to say that avoid those overthinking processes in your life. You have to think a lot. You think unnecessarily. That kind of stresses you out. I'm saying no for those things, and you clearly are able to differentiate it right now. What were those things that were really doing bad in you, and what was those things that you really thought and it had good outcomes in your life? Understanding it, you really realize it right now. And okay, there'll be some points. Okay, so for example, If you realize it for a particular XYZ thing, it will be not at all useful in 5 years. Fuck 5 years, it will not be useful in next 5 minutes. Then why to use your brain so much? Okay, trying to talk to teacher, trying to talk to your boss, or trying to talk to this XYZ person, the girl you have been dreaming about, you'll not even realize it after 5 years. You'll not realize that thing at your mom's funeral. Okay, this will not be a really important thing in your life. Realize it. Please, there'll be these small things that are just coming and going out of your life. This is a process of life. It's not that important that you use your entire brain onto some subjects like this. Just go and talk to that girl mindlessly. Okay, let it be your instinctual nature, because to build a relation, as I said, you need heart-to-heart connection. You don't need a facade on your face. You don't need to analyze that, oh, should I talk to her in this particular way and that will make her fall in love with me in this particular way, then I'll do this particular things with her and then she'll do this particular things with me. Oh my god, what's my life? Overthinking. And I used to think a lot, just exactly like this. And that's why I'm saying you that kind of understand it. You think these things are really cool. These things are really, you are being conscious about your life, or you're thinking about your life. You're thinking about what you want to do in your life. And that's why you're doing whatever you call as overthinking in your life, being extra cautious. And it's really helping me out. But guess what? It's slowly defeating you. It's slowly degrading your potential that you have, that you could have done million things with, but you are instead of just wasting it by overthinking. Just think about, for this hour that you have been thinking about those weird situations that will arise in future that do nothing to you, instead of that, if you would have invested those hours into something that would have really built you up, you would have been a different person till now, both in a character and both practically, both physically, monetarily, every way you would have been good. What you did? You started to overthink for those hours. And don't worry, I'm not here to be the God guy. I'm not here to be that amazingly, done everything in his life guy. Okay, I have done this same thing just 3 to 4 months ago. I stopped it because I had so much work in my life that I didn't get time to overthink. And I can give you another kind of way out from it is, have so much work in your life that sometimes you don't think about these things. When you are with your wife, when you are with your mom, you just get a natural conversation out. You don't think what you have to speak. Okay, but you have when you have a million hours free, it said something very cool that an empty jar sounds more than a closed one. Your empty brain is kind of a chair for devil to sit on. So if you have empty hours, empty day, then what you can do within those time, how to fulfill that time, what time pass can you do? Think about weird situations. They'll do nothing in your life, but just think about them. Feel good. And that's why I'm saying you that give so much work to yourself that you have to fulfill in the day that you don't have time to think about these things. Okay. And even if you want to think, 10 minutes a day, meditate. Because all those manifestation things or whatever you kind of consider in your life, if those are important to you, then give 10 minutes where you'll do just that. And then even if you think after that, 2 ways. Is it useful to me in 5 years? Will I remember it in my mom's funeral? Is it remember when I have kids? Is it a thing that I'll kind of regret in my life? No. Then okay, I have to decide within next 5 seconds. Simple. Do I want to talk to that girl or not? Simple. Will she affect my entire life? Will she kill me? Will she do this? Will she do that? No. Okay, 5 seconds, I'm talking to her. Okay, I'm going to talk to my boss. I'm just going to ask for him this one small thing, whether should I modify it, whether should I kind of participate in that presentation, or should he give me that presentation, or I want to present it, I want to get this particular promotion, XYZ things. I want to talk to my professor, or I want to talk to my boss or XYZ person who's at high authority. Okay, will this affect me in 5 years? No. Am I going to talk to him ignorantly or arrogantly? No. Then will it affect me in 5 years? No. So decisions should be made in 5 seconds. Simple. If you overthink about situations, these opportunities will be missed. Just think about if you would have gone and talked to your boss just with a fresh mind, it would have been way different than you just thinking the entire conversation in your head and then going and talking to him. Okay, so please understand these things, understand it, incorporate in your life, try to change your life. This one habit will destroy you otherwise, and we all have been kind of victim of it, and that's why I'm saying, and it's a slow poison. It's like HIV. It stays within your body for years and then affects you within the later age. So please be careful about these things. It's really silent killers. Okay, so that's it. That's all I would love to say. Pray to God. Make your mom and dad feel safe. Don't trouble your mom and dad. Don't trouble your mother. That's it. Stay safe. Bye. Jai Jinendra.